Hi guys, welcome back to my channel today. I am so happy to be filming today. It's been a couple of weeks, and what a couple of weeks it has been. I caught my youngest son's strep throat, and oh my god, I've never, 37 years, I've never had strep throat. Why can't I say that? See, it's so terrible. I don't even want to say it properly. I've never had strep throat, and holy crap, depending on the day, I might rather give childbirth again than have strep ever again in my life. Yeah, brutal. I got it so bad. I have had bouts of tonsillitis. Like, I grew up having tonsillitis as a child, like 3 to 4 times a year. They would not take my tonsils out. And I had some pretty serious bouts. And even as an adult, every couple of years I struggle with tonsillitis. But it's nothing compared to strep. Holy crap. Wow. And if my youngest son at 5 years old had even just like a fraction of what I had, it broke my heart. I felt so bad for him. And like I was so swollen, like even like my neck swelled, and like I could barely swallow anything because everything was just anyways. I am still on my antibiotics, my penicillin, so I'm not completely out of the clear yet, but I am finally starting to feel human again, and I am finally sleeping at night again in my own bed, not propped up on the couch and just, oh my god. If you had strep before, you know what I'm talking about, and if you haven't had strep before, then like stay away from anybody with strep. Do not catch it ever. Just worst thing ever. Yeah. So anyways, I did not do makeup. I did not do hair. I didn't do anything. I was barely functioning as a human being, never mind a mom. Thank God my husband was home at the time, and he could help out with the kids and pick up kids and drop off kids, and I basically spent my days on the couch day and night, and just like, yeah. Anyways, that is not what this video is about. This video is about makeup, damn it. Because I can finally do makeup again because I'm feeling okay and my voice is fine to film. And so yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. Today I am doing a like neutral olive eye, I think. Gonna play around with that. I don't normally do green on my eyes because I'm not a huge fan of green on my eyes, but I was kind of inspired for it by an outfit of the day that I had recently. I will put a picture of it up here, and yeah, so we're just gonna go for a neutral and slap some green on the lid. Gives me an excuse to break out a palette that I haven't used for a while, and yeah, we're gonna get right into it. So if you want to see that, then keep on watching. Okay, so I've already got my main face on and my base. I'll run through it quickly with you so that you know what I used, but I didn't want to bore you guys with that. And it's not anything too new, especially technique wise. Didn't use a primer or anything today because it's just a relaxing day at home. Nowhere really to be aside from like pick up, drop off of the kid, blah, blah, blah. So I just went straight in with concealer. Lately I have been loving my Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and this is in the shade 15 Fair. So I did that under the eyes and high points of the face, highlight as well as conceal, and then I just blended it in with my trusty Lori sponge here from Dollarama. And then I set everything with powder. This is actually new for me. I've been quite loving it. This is the NYC Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder in Translucent. And I don't know if anybody has heard, but there is rumor around that this is like a dupe for the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Powder. I can't say for certain because I've never used the Laura Mercier, but I do love this. and it is fantastic for baking. I actually set my entire face with this and my damp sponge, so just everywhere. Not really bake, but I did set it really well with the damp sponge and the powder everywhere because I didn't use a primer. My only qualm about this is the packaging. This isn't even actually a screw top. It just like pulls off and there's nothing there to keep the powder, and it, yeah. So if you have this, or if you try it, beware. It does kind of get everywhere and it's super finely milled, but it works fantastic. There is no color anywhere that it gives. It doesn't cake up. It makes everything last super long and it just feels fantastic. Like smooth skin, absolutely. It does what it says and everything lasts super well, and I have oily skin, so yeah, I love this. But yeah, just beware of the packaging. But I'm not gonna complain too much. Who might have complained for like $3-4 for a fantastic loose setting powder? So that is what I set with my sponge, and then I just ran through with a brush and an angled fluffy brush and the highlight shade from my Essence Shape Your Face contour palette. I put this on the high points and under my eyes, basically where I had the concealer, and then I bronzed / contoured with this shade everywhere and a large fan brush. So my usual, and that got me to here. Oh, and brows. I also did try a new product. I got it in my September BoxyCharm. It is the MAC Brow Pencil in Lingering. It's a little bit warmer of a tone than I normally like for my brows. I love how like fine tip this is though. It's a fairly, I don't know if that's coming off on camera, but it's fairly warm tone, almost auburn for what I usually use on my brows. So I didn't like it just alone. I love the fine tip. It went on really nice. It was easy to use, and it's a nice like clicky twist up thing, so you don't get like too much product or too little product. You can really control it really well, but I didn't like it on its own. I was planning on doing just that and some clear brow gel, but because it was too warm toned, I did run through with my good old Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara in 02 Brownie Brows, because this is more of a darker chocolatey cool tone. So I ran through to kind of, and there's still a little bit like warmer tone than I would like. I like it a little more ashy to kind of match my natural hair and the cool tones that I have going on in my currently colored hair. But it is what it is. It's not terrible, just I didn't get to pick the color because it came in a BoxyCharm. So, but it is brown and I'm a brunette, so I guess I should be grateful for that. And that got me to where I'm at here. I'm gonna pop some blush on first, and I just wanna keep things pretty neutral and then just have like a green as a pop on the eye. So I'm going to go in with my Tarte. This is Party, and this was from a Sephora gift duo set, mini set that I got for my birthday this year. So it's just, it's pinky, but it is so neutral, so like faint, and it works wonders as a neutral blush. So I'm just gonna go in with a fluffy powder brush here and pop this on. It's super subtle. So, I mean, if you like a little bit more color, you can like really go heavy with this to get more of a flushed look, but I'm not trying to do that. A lot of these things are from my BoxyCharm. The last couple things I mentioned from BoxyCharm, they were from my September. I do have an item that I'm going to use a little bit later on from my October, like my BoxyCharm that just came, and I'm like so stoked about it. But this came in my September BoxyCharm. This is the Pure Cosmetics Soiree Diaries eyeshadow palette. And it's all neutrals and 2 rows of mattes and these like shimmer metallic foils. Oh my god. These are super, super like buttery and creamy and soft though. So, I mean, I've only used this once and you can kind of see the mess that I've made of the palette. Doesn't help that the packaging is white, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna complain. Let's just do private party and I'm just gonna set everything. I did set with powder, but I just wanna make sure everything is good and smooth so that nothing skips and blah, blah, blah. You guys know the drill. And now I'm going to go in with a transition shade. We'll start off with Gala and see where we go from there. But do you see the kick up? I don't know if you can see, but yeah, there is kick up because they are super soft, but they blend beautifully. These shadows are fantastic. I can't remember how much this palette is worth, like what it retails for. I will put it up on the screen here for you. But yes, considering BoxyCharm, and I'm in Canada, so I have to pay for shipping and exchange rate, but all told, it's like $33 Canadian and some odd cents depending on the exchange rate. This palette, and I got my Rainforest of the Sea Volume 2 palette in a BoxyCharm, and I mean all these other things. Yeah, for $33, like totally worth it. I'm gonna go really lightly with Epic, which is like a dark chocolate brown, not quite espresso. And I'm going to switch my brush to a more tapered crease brush. And then I'll really blend it out. I think that's about as dark as I want to go with that. I'm going to go back with my original brush and blend. And I'm barely putting any pressure. I'm kind of just using the tip of the brush, and that's about it until almost all of the product is used up and there's next to nothing on the brush. And then I put a little bit more pressure and blend more. And then back in with the original brush and blend, blend, blend. We're gonna leave it like that for now. I'm going to hop into my Clionadh Cosmetics Garland and Garden. Haven't used this in a while, so I kind of forgot what it was called. This was from their holiday launch last year. If you've been around my channel for any length of time, you know that I love my Clionadh Cosmetics. They are my ride or die highlighters. It's a Canadian indie brand. These girls are fantastic. And this was their first eyeshadow quad palette that they released. And just the quality of their items are fantastic, but the colors are absolutely gorgeous. Their highlights just like beam, and they're so freaking good. These are excellent and fantastic, and I don't use them enough anymore because I keep getting more and more makeup. So, but this was the perfect excuse to use this, which honestly I haven't dabbled in too much. This is Sage. Again, I'm not a big like green on the eyes person, so I haven't touched it too much, but we're gonna change that today. And we're just going to pop it all over the lid. I mean, I only did like 3 swipes with the brush. These things are like ridiculously pigmented. You can't get this palette anymore. It was limited edition for their holiday items last year, but they've released another palette which is already sold out. I missed out on that one, their paleo palette. So bummed about that. But they have single eyeshadows now. Their Birthstone Saga. They release a new eyeshadow inspired by the birthstone for each month, and they'll have tons of more palettes and stuff coming. They've been so busy, and they've been doing really, really fantastic. I can't say enough about the quality of their products. These shadows blend so well, and you need so little. And this has a gorgeous gold shimmer in it, if you didn't catch that earlier when I was showing you in the pan. Can you see that gold shimmer? It's so stunning. And then I'm going to do the other one, and then I will blend the crease. But yes, I will have, as always, all of the information in the description box below. And you guys can check out their website and everything that they have. I highly, highly, highly suggest their highlighters. And I love supporting fellow Canadian indie brands. And the girls that run it, Maggie and Lee, they're just the sweetest girls ever. And I have some other videos for Clionadh Cosmetics that I will link and in the description box below. I did a review and makeup look with this palette last year for the holiday season when I first got it, and I also have an unboxing video, I believe it is, sort of unboxing of highlighters, so you guys can see what the quality of their highlighters are like. So I've got the green down just on my lid. I just kind of went up to the crease but not in the crease. Yeah, there's like no kickback to these shadows. There's no fallout. Like, I have nothing underneath of my eyes, and that's a fairly pigmented green. There's no fallout, there's no kickback, there's they're not too powdery, they're nice and creamy, buttery, smooth. They go on like a dream, and it's just, it's like silk. They're fantastic. I need to try some of the singles. I'm just gonna go in and blend in that crease area. I don't want a harsh line. I'm going to pick up a little bit of my original Gala that I used for the transition, just to make the blending a little bit easier, because I need to blend it, but I don't want to darken the crease, which is why I'm not going in with the Epic shade that I used earlier to darken the crease. I'm actually going to switch the brush because it'll work better in the crease because of the taper. And then just pick up a little bit more of Sage and go back on the lid and a bit into the crease again, just to re-intensify after the blending, because sometimes it gets a little bit dull and wah-wah from blending. Okay, and then I'm going to go with a small smudger and go into Sage, and I'm just going to buff that on the lower lash line, concentrated more on the outer, and then just drag the little bit that I have left into the inner. Sorry, I've scooched you guys in a little bit closer so that you can see a little bit better of what I'm doing. I should have done that earlier, I'm sorry. And then I'm going to go with my more tapered crease brush, and again, a Gala, which was the initial transition shade. Just blend the lower. I don't want it like too green under there. And then I think actually I'm going to go back with Epic, the darker brown, and just darken up that outer corner so that it's not just green. Just give some dimension and drag that underneath for the outer corner. There, I like that a lot better. It's a bit smokier, but it's still completely daytime appropriate. And it's not super, super, super dark. Just my original brush. And I'm just blending a little bit more. I think that will about do it for the eyeshadow. I'm gonna throw just a little bit of eyeliner on. This is my Wet n Wild Color Icon Kohl liner. That's the French side, sorry. And this is in Simmer Brown Now. And I'm not gonna do a wing or anything. I'm just gonna do just a very tight, thin line along my lash line. And just a little bit on the lower as well. And then I'll smudge it all to kind of blend. Back with my smudgy brush. I just don't want a harsh line. Okay, so this is where we're at for the eyes right now. I quite like it. It's a little bit smoky, kind of grungy, but it's got that really nice pop of the greeny gold, which is exactly what I wanted on the lid. And you can see a bit of a green tinge underneath. And I just realized I didn't put on a brow bone highlight. It's not really, I'm not one for matte brow bone highlights. You know what? Let's live dangerously. I'm gonna do a matte brow bone. Oh my god. I don't know which one though. Let's go with, should we try Mogul? I mean, I don't really need the standout on the brows anyways, like shimmer wise, because there's so much going on my eyes. I wait until I put highlight on, so this is just as well. Literally first time ever doing a matte brow bone. First time for everything. And I gotta get some clear brow gel in these eyebrows because oh my god, they're just going all sorts of everywhere. And that is my Brow Gal clear eyebrow gel. Back to what we were doing, lashes. Whoop. Have a visitor. Hello. What's up? Beak.
It's over.
It's over? Okay. Would you like something else? Okay.
I'll give you this.
Okay. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back, but I have to go again. He just wanted to say hi.
Hello.
This is my youngest munchkin. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, child appeased. He's only in kindergarten, so he is home every afternoon from school because they're just half day. What was I doing? Mascara. And he was just watching a DVD and it ran out. I'm going to go in with, of course, I Heart Extreme Crazy Volume Mascara from Essence. So you could go in with a brown mascara or a black brown, brownie black sort of mascara to match more of the brown daytime tones in this look. I personally, I'm not really one for brown mascara. I like black, black, black and standout lashes no matter what time of day it is. I just like my lashes. I always have lashes, like my natural lashes. I don't do lashes, but I always have my natural lashes like done. I do have I think it's Blackest Brown mascara from Revlon. It's their Mega Multiplier formula. I got it through the Influencer program. I do have a video where I did a review of it and all of that, but honestly I prefer this mascara better, and that Revlon one is a great mascara, but again I'm more prone to like black, 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 and honestly I kind of don't like how the Revlon one removes. I find it more difficult to remove with my makeup remover pads from Pixie that I use, and it's not a tubing mascara, but it's kind of a tubing mascara, so it comes off in like these little chunky tubes, and I find it more difficult to come off. This comes off like no worries, just done. So I'm gonna stick with this. You guys do you. So here's my mascara so far. Just thought I'd pop on and show you guys this way. This is 2 coats, and this is 1 coat. So I mean, pretty great still, even with like 1 coat, but you can see the difference, and I have not redipped the applicator. I still haven't dipped the applicator back in the tube. I'm just putting a very light second coat on my lower lashes because before it was only one coat. And now we've just got highlight and lips. So let's do highlights. This was in my most recent BoxyCharm. I'm so excited. It is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed in none other than Prosecco Pop. Amazing. I missed out on the whole Becca Jaclyn Hill thing and I am kicking myself for it. So I'm living in this. This is about as gold as I can do for a highlighter because I'm pretty pale. If it's more yellow gold or deeper gold than this, then it just doesn't work on my skin tone. The lighter golds, champagne golds, or just champagne, that's what works on me. I can get away with that. So this is about as dark as I can do, and I freaking love it. And I hope you guys can see this. I will really pile it on so you guys can. And well, I pile highlighter on anyways, let's be honest. I'm just gonna, you know, I couldn't leave my brow bone completely matte. Come on. I was so happy to get this. BoxyCharm was giving either the pressed or the liquid formula in Prosecco Pop. And I was hoping and praying and wishing for the pressed because I have my Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops as my liquid highlight, which do me really well. I don't really need anything other than that. And I don't use a liquid highlight all that often anyways. Powder highlights every day. And just right in that inner corner. Yes, and there is the highlight. I love it. And now for lips. Got another BoxyCharm item. This was from September's BoxyCharm. I've got the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in Mess Around. Yes, Mess Around. This is just a nice neutral, cool tone brownie taupe, which is gonna go perfect with this look. And I love me some ColourPop lippies, and especially the satins and the glosses. Those are my favorite formulas of theirs, and yeah, just love. I haven't tried this yet. Woo! Yeah, that's definitely a cool tone brown. I like it. Is it too cool tone for this? I don't know. What do we think? Maybe if we just... Sorry, I don't mean to flip you guys off. I like that a little bit better. It just kind of took down some of that cool, dark tone. But I like the color, just this didn't end up as cool toned as I was hoping. I forgot that the green eyeshadow had golden shimmer in it. And the neutral eyeshadows were more warm tone than I had planned as well. But all told, I really like it. I am not complaining, and this is the final look, you guys. So there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. As always, everything that I use will be linked in the description box below. Please let me know your comments, your thoughts, what you want to see for my upcoming videos. If you want to see some actual like BoxyCharm unboxing. I try not to do like typical unboxings for BoxyCharm videos because there's so many of them out there anyways, and the more influential influencers have theirs out early to give you like the first peeks at BoxyCharm. So I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys want to see in reference to BoxyCharm and anything else for that matter. If you guys want to sign up for BoxyCharm, you can use my referral link below. I highly suggest it. It is like the one beauty makeup subscription service that you need. It's fantastic, and to say you get your money's worth is an understatement because, oh my God, do you ever get your money's worth? All the information for Clionadh Cosmetics will also be in the description box below. Check out those other videos for Clionadh Cosmetics as well if you want. That about does it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below so that you are notified of my future videos and you don't miss anything when I upload. Hit that notification bell as well. And yeah, give me a big thumbs up. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, week, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are, whenever you are watching this. Take care of yourself, love yourself, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.